Wake up, you nudniks.
What are we doing here? I haven't reviewed anything in like 2 years.
I don't know. Maybe they were looking for Otaku Nate. Wouldn't that make you the other Nate?
Yes.
What's happening, guys? Hardcore Kid here. Hardcore enough to review kid stuff. And today, I'm joined by Joey of Team Green Machines and the new Franklin Institute Antweight champion Nate to review something very special. So special that I had to bring these two guys here with me to review it in the same shithole where we reviewed Fritz the Cat 8 years ago.
Wouldn't that be 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat?
No, I saw it already.
What are we reviewing?
Oh, I'll tell... You know what? The heck with it. What am I doing? Why am I doing a stupid opening skit for a review I'm doing? It wasn't funny when I did it 8 years ago. It's not funny doing it now. I mean, what's next? A random Ray Billings cameo?
What are you guys doing here?
Hi, Ray!
Don't you know you have a match coming up?
Yes, Ray!
Alright, we'll get to it, because I gotta go shine my giant nut.
Thanks, Ray! Alright, let's get out of here. What are we doing?
So, what are we going to review?
Oh, I'm reviewing the Lab Rats episode Robot Fight Club. Because it's the greatest BattleBots tribute of all time. Okay.
Okay, so before I start this review, a little emergency replacement. Nate Franklin was unable to come due to college stuff. So, don't worry, we have a good replacement in ResettisReplicas.
Oh yeah, I'm the #1 replacement.
And, of course, Otaku Nate.
Roll the footage.
So, Lab Rats. It's a Disney XD sitcom, sci-fi, crazy comedy
I can sum
TV
this
show.
one up perfectly. The Justice Friends, 3 of Earth's mightiest heroes, join forces under one roof to face the challenge of everyday life.
The plot of this is that this kid Leo, played by Tyrell Jackson Williams, the younger brother of Tyler James Williams, T.J.
Who?
Williams, from Everybody Hates Chris.
His
His mom marries this rich douchebag, and they live in this giant-ass mansion with this
giant California house.
in this dank laboratory basement where he meets 3 genetically altered humans. Adam, Bri, and The Chase! The Chase! You know what's weird about this? This is the second show we've reviewed that has featured a character named Chase. The Bob Dylan-looking kid in Zoe 101 was named Chase, and now we got this guy. I really haven't been following too much of this show. I do know people who do like it, and they definitely prefer it over Henry Danger and whatever the heck those other rubbish sitcom action, science-y, crazy superhero sitcoms they got going on there.
There's only one thing I know about Lab Rats, and one thing only, and that's that Naruto is one of the teachers on this show.
Not much else I can really say about this show, except it also had its own BattleBots episode, and it is called Robot Fight Club. Nate! What is rule number 1 of Robot Fight Club?
Never talk about Robot Fight Club.
Ian, what is rule number 2 of Robot Fight Club?
You do not talk about Robot Fight Club.
Joey, what is rule number 3?
You do not talk about Robot Fight Club.
You're supposed to murder your opponents. And then don't talk about Robot Fight Club. So, this episode, it begins with our 3 heroes doing some karate.
Aikido is what it is. So
So
they're learning what the 3rd Doctor knows.
one thing I gotta know, are they actually doing karate or are they just stunt doubles?
It looks like they are.
Yeah.
Also, the steel plating on the ground looks like they just taped it down. Like, if you look closely, you can see it peeling.
Yeah, so Leo enters the laboratory and talks to Chase. He tells him that he needs a partner in this robot event that he's entering. And Chase responds,
For the last time, I'm not a robot. I'm a man.
I am a man! Ow! Son of a bitch, that hurt!
Leo does show Chase footage of the event. And by footage, I mean they show stock footage of Son of Woyachi and Warhead from BattleBots Season 5.
That's how you know this is going to be a good watch.
I wish they added one more clip of it, and in my point of view, they should have included Team Minus versus Hazard. That was one of the greatest BattleBot histories ever.
You can't get all the video clips. But,
For what they showed, it was
but
quite
hey,
good.
we got Warhead and we got Sao. Utter guns for everyone.
Leo, that's cool and all, but I've got way better things to do.
The grand prize is $500.
And I'm in.
Wow, $500? I could buy a flat screen TV for that money.
I mean, his dad makes like $500 per second. But sure.
Yeah, so Leo and Chase get to working on this bot, and this bot may look familiar to some of you guys because it is one of the Team Raptor bots. And no, it's not Cyclone. It's actually Beta Raptor? Gamma Raptor?
Gamma.
Gamma. Yeah, it's got the... I heard a train.
Yeah.
Gamma Raptor, it's got the lifting forks. It's got the fin on top. It's pretty much the same robot we saw all those years ago, and I'm happy to see it still exists.
Mm-hmm. As we said in the last recording, I always love it when builders still have their old machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta say before we move too far along that like Chase really doesn't mince words when he reminds Leo that he doesn't know anything about robots.
You think that he's in such a big lab, he'd have some kind of idea about it. I don't know. But Davenport, who is the douchebag dad that Leo's mom married, wants to join the team too. And by joining the team, he basically just takes apart their robot like Dietor going through customs because he thinks it's a good way to try and fix the robot.
And smashes it with a hammer. Please be careful whenever you have Shane Swan around your workbench.
I've got just the tool to fix it. Okay. Damn you! Damn you!
One thing I noticed about his credentials, he says he's good at robots because he's made a killing off a tech business.
Yeah.
You know who else? You know who else said that?
Who?
Chromefly.
Get out! Oh my goodness!
So they have to they get this whole bot back together, and this isn't
Well,
the
Chase
only.
does,
This isn't
you
the.
mean?
What's up?
I said Chase gets it back together.
Yeah,
You mean.
Chase gets it
Leo
back
most
together.
likely does nothing.
This isn't the only plot of this episode. There was some other stupid
Here
garbage.
I'll run down the subplot for you. The girl character, I don't
Bri.
care about their name. Yeah, Bri Mode.
Please no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bri is afraid that one of her friends saw her use her super speed because, you know, hey, secret identity thing and what have you. And so she's trying to convince, who's the big guy?
Mr.
Adam.
Big Guy. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, she's trying to get Adam to go out with her or something, and it turns out that her friend is the overly attractive girlfriend and what have you. It's an okay subplot.
And it ends with Adam blasting a hole in his couch.
He blasts a hole in one of the pillows.
I am the pillow!
Yeah, or we should say it explains with the clingy girl clarifying that she didn't actually see anything because she didn't have her glasses.
Who is this girl? You know,
because
Gasai?
apparently the other five senses don't exist, so she wouldn't. So that means she didn't notice anything. Period.
So she's Stan Hansen.
Oh, I was thinking Velma, but yeah.
Yeah, I do not give a fuck about these characters. All I care
Yeah.
about is the fighting.
And so we go to the fighting, which takes place in an arena concourse.
Oh,
This looks like if Ed Robinson decides to make the Robo Joust, this might be what the arena will look like.
Yeah, no.
But where's the Lexan in all this?
I know.
Lexan?
At least it's better than fighting in an open area on a college campus. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could be driving sportsman bots on a platform covered in carpet. like at the last Mass Destruction. Oh, what fun that was.
Oh.
Yeah, the arena is just, it's a bunch of fences. There's
It's a
floor
salad.
spinner.
It's a salad steel cage.
Yeah. But let's talk about some of the machines. One of the big all-stars of this match is the returning Dr. Inferno Jr.
Hooray!
Yeah.
And I believe they said he was a 5-time champ or something.
Yeah, he's like the red herring villain of this.
Yeah, and you know what? It's accurate since Dr. Inferno Jr. is a 2-3-time BattleBots champion.
Yeah.
So there you go. And yeah, the guy driving him, I don't think that's Jason Bardis.
No, it's not.
Nope.
He definitely looks.
He looks like
some
me.
kid.
No, he doesn't look like you. He has hair.
He has hair. I'm losing my hair. You got Dr. Inferno Jr. You've got Gamma Raptor. You've got the Crusher, which was driven, I believe, by Tyler from Captain Doom.
And you also have these two girls who are dressed up like Stephanie from Lazy Town.
Ugh.
Oh, I was getting a hi Amy Puffy Yumi vibe.
Oh God, no, not that show, please. Oh.
And I just realized
we have a mini clone of Christian's Dreadnought.
Oh yeah, we got the baby Dreadnought.
Yeah, we got spinners in this arena. You have a drum spinner by the two pink-haired girls, and you got... I assume they either weren't allowed to run these weapons, or they spun them at, like, sportsman class speed. But goddamn, we're fighting an arena with no glass.
Or they operated them offset, but...
How about this announcer guy, huh?
Who is he, anyway?
He's no Farouk.
He was funny, though.
He was pretty funny. I do like the list when somebody gave him, like, that list of nicknames, and he said, okay, I'm not reading all these.
By the way, you know what Chase and Leo named their robot?
What?
Josh.
Josh.
It's not a TV studio. Josh.
The story behind the name is that Chase wasn't aware that it was supposed to be intimidating, and Leo was so uninvolved in the build process that he didn't even help with that part.
Well, when you consider the fact that the meme lord of the robot combat community is a robot called Eric, the name Josh should be as equally terrifying.
Yeah, and we know a few other combat robots have the same fate, like Bob and Al from Mega Wars.
Hey, let's also forget that...
And Ashley. Ashley.
Let's also not forget Nelly.
Bonk.
Well, that's not her full name.
Well, it's just Nelly for short.
So Davenport eventually does bring in his own robot, and it is none other than Predaraptor.
Predaraptor. Heavyweight.
A heavyweight robot entered into an arena filled with lightweights.
Because weight classes don't exist in this world.
Yeah, it's true. He says he was a maverick, and apparently that means making a robot 3 times heavier than everybody else.
You mean he's a fanboy of Logan and Jake Paul?
Don't drag them into this.
Yeah. So, fighting-wise, they only show, like, Predaraptor's matches.
Yeah.
He takes out this Axbot driven by O3B Good.
He looks like Nate Franklin wearing a Pink Floyd The Wall t-shirt.
This may be a nitpicking, but this one person who drove the mini Dreadnought, when he lost his fight, I know it's just acting, he just threw his transmitter into the floor. We all know what happens when we drop our transmitters.
They
don't work.
He pulled a Wings of Redemption.
Look here! Look, listen!
So they show Predaraptor in action. They don't show any of Josh's fights.
It's because, like, Gamma Raptor doesn't really win with the same gravitas as Predaraptor, picking him up and chucking him around.
Stupid.
Like, they'd have to goose it with, like, a lot of spark effects to make Josh look like it was dominating.
So, where do you want the flamethrowers?
Eventually, we do get to see Josh fighting, and it's the ultimate grudge match, taking on Dr. Inferno Jr. Team Raptor has fought Dr. Inferno Jr. twice. The first time was with Alpha Raptor in Series 1, which they beat Dr. Inferno Jr., and Dr. Inferno Jr. beat them again in Series 5. So time for a little grudge match, and we get the greatest pushing match since Manta and Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, this is certainly exciting. Like I just love the announcer trying to sell it as if it's the greatest night in the history of our sport. Without question.
Yeah, it's probably why they just showed the montage of Josh winning and not really any fights.
Everybody's just selling it's like, oh my god, he's bumping into him. Robot combat!
And
like, what was even on those arms? Like, they...
Drills.
Like, I mean, normally they have saw blades or spinning triangles, but here, for some reason, they got even less intimidating weapons.
I'm looking at it now. One hand's got like an articulating claw, and the other one has a hole saw.
And can we talk about how the match ends?
Dr. Inferno Jr. unleashes its magic smoke.
Or he accidentally hit the self-destruct button. Yeah. Alpha Raptor gets under it, lifts it up, it starts smoking. That's it.
But yeah, Dr. Inferno Jr. is out, and Miniature Me is not happy about it. But of course, now it is time for Leo and Chase to take on Davenport and Predaraptor.
Also, the control pods are in cherry pickers.
Oh, hi, Robot Wars Series 3.
Yeah, scissor lifts. Scissor lifts is what they're on.
So essentially, this is Bob Nichols versus Brandon Nichols. A giant... A father and son confrontation. This is fair.
This is quite a fun little. It's fun for what it is.
Yeah.
As you'd expect, Davenport's just absolutely dominating the fight, using his size to his advantage. But then, out of nowhere, we get the big twist in this episode.
Yes.
You see Josh. They press a button and they unleash the deadliest, most destructive, damaging, and dangerous weapon in the history of all of robot combat.
Let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3. Wedge.
And it drives. And so Carnage Raptor drives over the wedge in a rather horrible special effect. Like seriously, it looks like they used. Somebody was playing around in Adobe After Effects.
And you know what? They probably could have done this in real life, considering how Predaraptor is so unbalanced. I don't know.
Probably wouldn't have like jumped clean over the robot by itself and flipped in midair.
But it gets stranded on its back, and thus
then smokes
Josh
for some
wins.
Wow, you got flipped over and then you just smoke for no reason.
It's not like Carnage Raptor can self-right or anything. Actually, can it?
Sometimes they can, yeah.
Well, considering this is a robot that has lost to a mini fridge twice. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I need to see the second time.
Oh, it's glorious.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, Josh gets the win and the $500 and the championship. Mazel tov.
Hooray!
And then, and the episode ends with this stupid other storyline that we don't give a shit about. The end!
The end!
Woo!
So all the robot combat episodes we've reviewed, this was the best one so far.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it told a good story. The people, even though it's a bit exaggerated, they seem to have an understanding of how the sport works. There was a conflict, and it felt like there was actual tension there. I mean, it wasn't in, like, Rocket Power where they had to add the tension at, like, the last second because, you know, this robot combat tournament has rounds because that's how it works. Yeah. Like, there was actual... There was a good story, and it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, too. The acting is certainly better than most Disney sitcoms I've seen. Nobody's yelling constantly.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I like that dance Davenport does.
Yes. Yeah. Davenport's just a complete schmuck. He's a great. He's a great heel in this episode.
Hey, if you just wanted somebody to play an evil roboteer, you should have just called Ray Billings.
I think he. I don't think.
I don't think he was there yet. I think he hadn't established himself, though. But if any sitcom wants to do a robot combat and you need somebody to be the evil roboteer, just call Ray Billings. Don't even give him direction. Really? He's just such a natural at what he does.
I look forward to...
I would have suggested Chuck Pitzer.
I don't know. I mean, his bots are very wacky glass cannons, like Ghost Raptor, which broke its blade, Cyclone Raptor, which knocked itself out.
I'm talking about Chuck himself, like playing the heel character. Like, he's really good at it on BattleBots.
I'm pretty sure he was the guy driving the bots in this episode.
Oh, yeah. Then they had him right there.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of lab rats, but I still give this episode a hardcore hit.
Yeah, me too.
How about you, Ian?
Oh, I have the authority to give those out now. Nice. I'd say, given what we can expect from children's entertainment, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna be watching the rest of the Lab Rat series, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And in terms of the fights themselves, like, in other words, the Wedge winning everything, it's by far the most realistic we've ever seen. I joked with Brandon that the epilogue to this episode is next year everybody enters with a wedge and it gets canceled due to boringness.
Oh god.
Maybe that's why everybody bought all the D2s. They saw this episode and decided, yeah, let's get all these wedge bots.
What?
Yeah, how about you, Joey? What'd you think of this episode?
I would say it's pretty good. I mean, in my point of view, the other story plots should be replaced with more robot fighting because we don't need to see that other story.
Well, it's sitcom standards to have two storylines going on at once.
Yeah, you don't want to just focus on one thing. You gotta give the characters something to do.
Yeah, and
I
think you could have just put the other two members on the team and made it a team effort, or have Team Davenport have the other two characters be on Davenport's side.
Maybe. I mean, it's kind of like established in the beginning that Adam and Bri are like dumb jocks, so they got to go off and do their own dumb jock thing.
Yeah, he really does. So my comparison to Zach Parisi was correct. At least he's better than Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Hey, Kareem Hunt, what do you say? The only thing you've hit is a girl today. Yeah.
Edit that out.
But yeah, that covers this review. This was a lot of fun. I thank you all for joining me. I'd also like to thank Ray Billings for lending us his cameo appearance at the beginning of this review. And also the other Nate, if you're out there somewhere, thanks for taking part as well. So, yeah. Next time, we're going to be reviewing Robot Wars Extreme Warriors Heat C, and BattleBots will be debuting very soon. So, hopefully, we're going to be covering the first episode of that as well. Mm-hmm. And definitely looking forward to that.
All right.
Yeah, so until next time, I'm the Hardcore Kid.
I'm Otaku Nate.
I'm ResettisReplicas.
And I'm Joey.
Peace out and cease.
Hey, Clavage! Wake up! Show's over! Oh yeah, kick it!